Hello and welcome back. In this section, we are going to see how we can connect a Facebook Messenger created on your page to our Azure hosted RR bot. For this, we need to enable the Facebook channel in Azure and then create a Facebook page, a Facebook app, get the Facebook app ID, and then use this newly created Facebook app ID's credentials and information while enabling our Facebook connector in Azure. So let's go ahead and see how we can do that. For the purpose of this tutorial, I have created a sample Facebook account for myself. And the first thing we need to do is to create a Facebook page. So I'm gonna click on create and then create a page. I'm gonna keep it as community or public figure. And then I'm going to name it as Podframe V4 and then put category as education. You can use the category as per your business need. Click on continue. So I'm just gonna skip these steps. And our Facebook page has been created. The next step, we need to create a Facebook app. So let's go to developers.facebook /apps page. So this is the Facebook site for developers. If you want to develop any application for your Facebook page, you can come here and start developing. And then we need to create a new app. So I'm just gonna click on add a new app. I'm going to name it bot test or bot framework test app. I'm going to keep my contact email same, and then it will ask you for a security check. Just gonna do that and click on submit, and this should create a new app for us. Now once our app is created, we need to do a number of steps. We just need to follow the defined steps by Microsoft. So now we need to get the app ID and app secret. So I'm going to go to settings and click on basic. Inside the basic settings, you can copy the app ID. I'm just going to copy it in my notepad for and then we also need the app secret. This will ask you for your Facebook password. I'm going to copy the app secret and then save it in notepad. Let's just name them so that you don't get confused later on. Let's go back to our developers site. Now let's go to advanced settings page. And if you scroll down under the security section, we want to allow API access to our app settings. So I'm just going to click on this. It should be yes. And then just save the settings. So our settings have saved. So we have our Facebook page and Facebook app ready. Now we need to go back to dashboard and enable the messenger for this page. Click on dashboard. Let's scroll down. And then in the messenger section under products, let's click on setup. Here we need to add our page that we want the messenger to be attached to and create an access token for it. So I've just created bot framework version 4 page. So I'm just going to click on this page and click next. and then click on done. Just click on OK. So we have our Bot Framework version 4 page linked here to our messenger, and after this we just need to generate the token. Just click on I understand and copy the token. Just to save the token here. And we will also need the Bot Framework version 4 page ID, so I'm gonna copy the page ID and then click on done. Let's save the page ID here. Now we need to enable webhooks in this Facebook app. In order to send messages and other events from your bot to Facebook Messenger, you must enable webhooks integration, which is right here. So once we have enabled Facebook channel in Azure portal, we will receive some callback URLs from Azure, which we will come back and put in here under add callback URL. For now, let's go to our Azure portal, and inside the RR chatbot bot channels registration service, if you scroll down and under channels where we enabled direct line channel, just scroll down and you will see a section called more channels. Under this section, click on Facebook, and this will open up Facebook channel configuration page, and here we need to enter all the Facebook related credentials and configuration details that we just saved in Notepad. So I'm going to copy the app ID first. Just copy the app ID here. Then we need to copy app secret. We're going to copy the app secret and copy it here. And then we need the page ID and page access token that we generated. So this is the page ID. Just gonna copy it here and then copy the token for this page. So I'm gonna just save the details. So our details for Facebook channel has been saved, and here you will also see the callback URLs and verify token for Facebook that we need to put in our Facebook app. So I'm just gonna copy the callback URL first. Let's go back to our developers page and click on add callback URL link. Just copy the callback URL, and then we need the verify token. So let's go back to channels page and copy the token. Just verify and save, and everything looks good. Our bot framework version 4 pages messenger will be able to connect to our Azure hosted bot. In the next step, we need to add some events or subscriptions that we want our messenger to be able to serve. So here we need to click on messages, messaging postbacks, messaging opt-ins, and message deliveries. Just click on all these checkboxes and click on save. So everything is set for our Facebook app and Facebook page. So under current configuration, only developers and admins of this page will be able to access Azure hosted bot for testing purposes. To make it available for public in general, you will have to submit an app review request to Facebook. This app review by Facebook needs some information related to your business, your use case, and probably some documents they will require to approve your application or your Facebook Messenger. But for our demonstration purposes, we are good. So let's go back to our Facebook page here. And then if you click on Messenger and click on new message and then type bot framework version 4. I'm just gonna message myself for testing, so I'm going to choose my bot framework version 4 user and then type in a message. Let's say hi, and there you go. Here we received the welcome message. So just like direct line channel, Facebook channel also has this issue with welcome message containing suggested actions activity. So if your first suggested action activity upon connecting to our bot for the first time will not work. There is a bug raised for Microsoft and they are still working on it. There is a difference in behavior, how emulator works in our local machine and how these channels are behaving while connecting to our Azure hosted bot and getting the first response as suggested actions method. But everything else should work fine. If you type cancel reservation, we should get a adaptive card message. There you go. I'm gonna type something. So we have successfully, so I entered a reservation ID and it's asking for me to confirm the cancellation. I'm gonna click yes. Then if I want to make a reservation, let's click on no and then just do a full screen. So if I ask for a restaurant address, this should work too. I'm gonna ask what are the restaurant timings. So we are also getting the answers from Q&A Maker, and also our LUIS is working fine. Let's put a random name. Let's put 5. Let's put the time in hours. And you can see the details have been captured, and that now when we confirm the making of reservation on clicking yes, we have successfully created a reservation, and again we got the suggested actions message. So if you go back to RR chatbot channels page and click on channels, so back on your RR chatbot Azure page, so back to your Azure page, you will see under channels that we have another channel activated for Facebook, and you can always edit this channel and add multiple pages in here so that multiple pages in your Facebook can serve via the same Azure hosted bot. And that's how easy it is to connect our Facebook messengers with our Azure hosted bots. So that's all for this lecture, and thank you for taking this course. If you have any questions or queries, you can always ask them in the question and answer section of this course. I'm going to try and respond to each and every one of you and try to solve them all.